attending the Marine Data Literacy BIP in Gdansk was a very interesting and educational experience where we had the opportunity to learn from a number of lecturers that had varying disciplines and research areas. We did so in an international environment where we made new connections and new friends from all over Europe, and we also learned how to handle different marine data using different programs and GIS tools such as OpenFlow's Floods, Jupyter Notebook, ArcGIS and other programs. And we also got some time to go around Gdansk and Hel as well to see a bit of Poland and the natural beauty it has.
Hi, my name is Paul. I went with the University of Malta to Gdansk this year for the BIP. It was a very great experience finding different types of software than we'd used here in Malta. As it's called a practical mobility, I had expected maybe a little bit more to see their oceanographic facilities rather than just software. But the experience of seeing QGIS and ocean data view being put into practice and the sort of visualizations you can get from the data that's derived was extremely interesting, and I can see how that would be useful within a thesis or within any scientific paper to make the read a more enjoyable one and to add context to the writing.
Hi, I'm Barbara. I'm really happy I get the chance to go to Gdansk with my class. We tried there a lot of softwares, which were really interesting, and we can get the ideas how we can use it in our field, in oceanography. So it's really, really interesting. Sometimes it was a little bit hectical and everyone had to have their own computer, and sometimes the software didn't work. So it was maybe sometimes a little bit confusing, but other than that it was really practical and useful to see all the different softwares. For example, we used Python, which I have never used before, so it was also quite new. And I think we got the really valuable contacts for future from the different universities, so thank you for that.
During the practical sessions in Gdansk, we used the OpenFlow's Flood software and the MOHID water modeling system to simulate hydrodynamic and water quality processes. It was my first experience programming a model environment, and I believe this will be useful to know how to do this for my future work.
I enjoyed using ODV as a software. It's something completely new to me. I had never experienced it before. So discovering how it's used and its applicability was fantastic. The lecturer that we had teaching us was very, very efficient. He gave us notes so that we could replicate what we did there after we left Gdansk, which is fantastic. And I had no idea how easy it was to download data sets and portray different types of imagery using ODV. And it's definitely a tool that I would use again in my future work. And yeah, I definitely think that was one of the peak moments in the course. So it's great.
Gdansk and Gdynia in Poland for a marine data literacy course, which was an amazing opportunity to be able to see different countries and learn different things. First we had online portions, then we got to have physical mobility. Something that I really liked was going to the Hel Peninsula. We went to a Fulgarium, which we got to see a whole bunch of seals and learn about a whole bunch of history with seals and whales on the peninsula coastline. Something else that I found interesting and relevant for me was being able to use ODV, which is Ocean Data View, which is a really cool program, and also QGIS, both for mapping data and having cool graphs and maps, which I thought was the most interesting lectures.
Hello, my name is Helen, and I really enjoyed being given the opportunity to go to Gdansk and to meet people from other universities and be able to collaborate and to work in teams. I really enjoyed QGIS in particular, where we use satellite data to derive bathymetry. I also really enjoyed the Anaconda and the Python, even though it was hard to keep up.
This data literacy course was really interesting. I found it very interesting and fruitful. I actually had the opportunity to work with different applications. Two of the most that I liked were ODV and QGIS. We were also split into groups of 5 and 6, which made it easier for me, especially personally. It felt easier to integrate and get to know each other and eventually work on a group project. Apart from that, apart from the practical sessions, we also had the chance to go around Gdansk and visit the peninsula, Hel, and we went to the seal sanctuary, Fulgarium, and the museum.